You know what I should do? I have that one. I have a bunch of Geklo. Roll. I had a lot of them. I had a ruby from the last year, so now I'm trying this year. Look, first edition. Even added a little addition. Tear went down my eyes because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'd hope so. The rare occurrence that you guys get it. Oh hey, I forgot Alpha Luminami. I forgot I had that. Forgot how bad the Easter event went for me. This is gonna be a lot of organizing up here. All right. First things first. Yes, I got the code. Second thing, Truthful, come help me with a raid, please. Before we do anything, we're going to do this raid, and we're gonna get I'm gonna get an Alpha Cosmic Jolt. Is that a thing? Oh my god, dude. Wait, really quick, can you get an Alpha Ikazune? Or not Alpha, sorry, Alpha Cosmic. Get a Gamma or an Alpha? Yes, both? Oh shit. Alright. Truthful, I trust you. What do I run with here? Let's go to hold on. My level 50. Okay. These are everything that's level 50 or above, including these. These are also level 50. I think somewhere in the vault has some level 50 too, so if I should use them. If also none of them work because they're level 50, tell me what else I should use, and then I can get those leveled up with some Thunder Fruit. But yeah, what should I rock for the raid? I know it's 3 Loomians. Choose them. Electric Moth. Okay, he's not level 50, but I can get him leveled up. Okay, what else? Fuck off her area. Ability? Recurrent. I don't think I have Jumpstart. You know, I don't know why you're surprised, Truthful. I don't have these MMs. Wait, I have it right here. Never mind. Okay, shut up. Should I use Pharaoh Blast too, because it can heal you, or is that a waste of time? Apart from whatever you want to give it? Okay. Oh, really quick then, let's get it leveled up to max and tell me what I should put, and kinda... which one? I have to move. Okay. Alright, here we go. Training points. Okay. I got 500 training points. What do I put them in? Okay. Okay. Alright, what next? What else is this? Because what is this? What am I even fighting? It's a cosmic Joltooth, right? So which one? What would I? What's weak for Joltooth? Oh man, what? Ember? Okay, should same go for this one, melee, health, and energy? Okay. Should be an MM you have. That's bold of you to assume. I probably don't. Shocker, I don't. Can I still get it? Because it's in a PvP, right? Am I able to pay for it, or? An arcade one? That's a different story. I can probably get that. I know about one thing in this game, it's that they don't care if you spend Robux on it. Well, I also have tickets, I guess. Okay. Why spare an MM? I thought I... Oh, either way, I got it now. I didn't even equip them. Hold on. Alright, Alright, what else? Let's probably get melee attacks going. So probably not mudslide. I'm using melee attack and defense. Probably best. Alright. Okay, now what? Now what else? I got these two right here. Probably give them an item. I got sent back in time. But where are you? No, who the hell actually uses this guy? I got sent back 11 minutes. Okay, but yeah, so I got these two. And then what else should I use? I got... If these guys aren't useful, tell me what else to use, because I can just go and find them and pay for a bunch of thunder fruits. I caught it. I forget how I caught some of these. This one I remember most catching. It was weird. No reason, I just want to see faint. I don't think it's Gamma, is it? Oh yeah, it is. No, I don't know if I want to, really. I don't see the correlation here between the Mecha Ikizune and the battle there. Yeah, you know, I'm no PvP master, but... You know what? I'm gonna put Lyricat in there. Why did I put some of these in here? These are not like level 30. Why do I have a secret ability Tundrillin? Again, before you do another bullshit 150 raids and you'll get it in like 20. I forgot. Yeah, that's what it was happening. It was like 20 raids and I got it that much. It's not worth using Mecha Ikizune. I only have level 20 on it. He's gonna die within an instant. I don't want to waste the time using it if we could probably win. If I'm using an Ikizune, I'll just use this one. This guy is level 50. That's the point, bro. Fuck you. Here, how about this? I'll give you half of it, so you can use I can use a regular Ikizune, but you're not getting the other one. I'm goated carry anyway. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that thing is. Right, oh, you already know. Alright. Did they just not give him like a sound or something? Because he just doesn't sound like anything. Wait, why does he have bulk up? What the fuck? Hey, that's not fair. Why does he get bulk up? Good God, how the fuck are you doing so much? That does not make sense. Nearly one-tap me there. That did not heal me at all. I was hoping it would actually heal me, but apparently not. I'll just jumpstart one more time, I guess. Okay, didn't fucking matter. You're gonna kill me now. Oh, never mind. Wait, did that probably kill me? Oh, I killed myself. Shit. I did not do shit. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Oh, I got a background. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, that's so cool. He's now purple. Weren't they giving out Cosmic Joltus in the Discord and now they're on Cosmic Mutagon? Does that mean no matter what, even if you don't win the giveaway, you can still win the actual, like, character now? I'm just gonna let my Plasmoth die. I'm gonna go on Cosmic Joltu. The Mutagon is giveaway only. I thought they were doing Joltu as one of them. I'm just gonna kill Plasmoth. I'll just run in one more jump start and then he's gonna die. I don't think so. You heal so much. That's insane. Okay, we're all just like healing up and bulking up. Like we're just all. There was no offensive moves that round. Alright, I think it's going to clear our stats now, right? Based off energy count? Oh, alright. I thought it was going to take our health or something, but I guess not. Worth a shot. Alright, okay, so I'm still very weak. To be fair though, you have 6+ ranged attacks, so that's a little bit unfair. You can only remove stats once. Oh. Wow, I am just punching it with like a little finger. That was a sound. Okay. Um, does it even didn't it used to tell us in these areas what you could get? Why did they get rid of that? That was really helpful to have it there. That was Wiki and Jamie. No, they were both. Well, yeah, they were there. Oh my god, that's some bullshit. They should have just kept it there. That was useful. Okay, so wait, do we just? Oh, is this the guy? Yeah, yeah. Shut the fuck up. Wait, what? Gold-colored gumbod? You're not even the right guy. Who the fuck? Oh wait, I forgot. I just claim it. Like. That's how I do it. Okay. Okay, well, I'll keep these three because we'll run those back later. But right now, I'm gonna do gem hunting. I don't need roaming boost then, so I'm just gonna run 3 minutes of this, and really quick, I'm just gonna claim. What do I take, Truthful, really quick? I'm gonna do raids on both accounts. Yeah, you would. Alright, watch this. Well, it was worth a shot. Imagine. Imagine. That would have been great. Might as well hunt here. Alright, first encounter. Great start. Animation shows you if you got a color one. Oh, that's cool. Okay, trust me, Truthful, though, we'll do more of those raids later. Because I know you're desperate. You got fucked over last time with Ikazune. Now you want to get a new one. It's okay. I understand. Okay, video time.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Lima, where's the golf cart? 2 accounts to get 2x vouchers. Oh. Oh, yikes, never mind.
It appeared totally innocent. In a small room somewhere in the Kohistan region of Pakistan.
Let's trade the voucher for my alt to my main account. You are so right. You are so right. Do you not have boost on your alt account? Just use the boost from the code on that account and then claim the vouchers on that account. And then if you get anything traded over to that account, why would you trade the vouchers one by one? I don't think you can trade items. I don't have charm on my... Fair enough. That's the problema. Fair enough. Look, you don't gotta yell at me, man. I was just curious, you know? You don't have to be so upset. Look, I know you're jealous of me that I have a Gamma Mecha Ikazune, but listen, this isn't my fault.
Four women sat on.
I'm more jealous of the Celestine Halloween edition. Yes. I was not expecting that to be. Oh, what if I don't even bother catching these things? Because, like, they're just, like, I have them. They're not first edition, but maybe, I already have it, so, okay, I'll just catch one. Guess the color. Hey, listen. I'm not in the fucking volcano. I'm not in Igneous Hollow anymore. Okay, I can tell the color this time. I'm not panicking over which one is gold or emerald. That was a hard time for me. Like it was really annoying trying to figure out if it was a gold or an emerald in the area where the fucking bloom was so high. Actually, the bloom was technically low on that. Colors weren't obvious enough. It was, I don't know what the word, saturation. Igneous is still bad. The only reason I was doing Igneous Hollow when that event was going on was because of the idea that I wanted a gamma, whatever that fucking little rock guy was. I forgot his name. He was the one that's like the route rare in that area.
On the floor, each clapping their hands and singing a traditional Kohistani song. With them were two men, one seen dancing beside them,
Neil.
and another seen recording the moment on a grainy video taken on his old cell phone.
That looks like a...
The footage captured the impromptu after-party of a wedding that the women and men had separately attended earlier that day, an event that transpired sometime in May 2010. Shortly after this recording ended, the group dispersed, and each person returned to their respective homes, where the celebration eventually became a distant memory, their lives continuing on as if it had never even happened. At least for a time. Approximately 2 years later, the whereabouts and safety of every individual shown in this video would be called into question, following a disturbing admission from a Kohistani local. An admission that began a multi-long-year search for answers to a conspiracy that traced back to the very moment this recording began. A moment that may have ultimately sealed the fate of 9 individuals, in what has since become known as the 2012 Kohistan video incident.
I didn't even know this was... They just put anything. I love how these instant... What the fuck? Hold on, is this sapphire or is it just the color because of the alpha? Or is... Because this is alpha. Is this an alpha sapphire? No, don't go, don't go! Don't leave. Oh my god! I feel like I'm very happy, but at the I was like I'm very confused because it was so just like shocking. I found a sapphire in the stream. Answer is yes. Hello, Duality. You just missed. I found an alpha sapphire, just like right now. Just happened at this very moment. That is incredible. That did not take long at all. I'm bored as hell. I got the gamma jolt. Oh my god, Truthful. Get Truthful. You're gonna give Truthful a fucking like heart attack if you just talk about what we have and what he doesn't. What even is the odds? Because it's a 1 in 16, right? So technically it's 1 in 5,000 times 1 in 6. So it's like what? 1 in 80? No, it's 80,000. Yeah, 80,000. I feel like this update is too small. It's an anniversary event. These things are usually this small. It's just a. It's always just a gamma roaming odds basically. Ah, I have nothing to do now. Find alpha gamma sapphire because now they give they put first edition on, so I'm assuming you can probably find gamma sapphire Geklo now because if they have first edition, there's nothing wrong with adding a second edition to it. The first edition is technically already rarer. Because I remember the fucking first event. The Sapphire Geklo was impossible to find in that first event. I don't know if I still don't know how many people have it because it was just impossible. But I do have the ruby one. Oh, my Gleam Ruby was cool aura, but no. Dude, it was so funny. Are you in a public? Yeah, I'm in a public. Am I in a pub? Yeah, I'm drinking right now, man. Hey, bartender, give me a round for everyone. The Ventisian Saddle. Is that the guy from this guy right here? Sapphire stuff. If you that is true, yeah. Do I get the saddle from the guy who's asking for a gold gun pod? I still don't have one yet. I need to get gold still. Yeah, I need to get all of them really. Gold or high? Oh, higher? Then I suppose I'll just show it to him. No. Gold colored gun pod. It does not say or higher, you bitch. Also, he takes it. You fucking. You bitch. Bro, he did not say higher.
I'd be willing to bet that many of you have a massive to-do list.
Love Roblox. Get Roblox gift card with Microsoft rewards.
On June 4th, 2012, a press conference was held in the city of Abbottabad, Pakistan. The speaker, a man named Afzal Kohistani, made the
Not to rub it in, but I did a investigation in, like, escape of Osama bin Laden as a project, and I have an entire paper on it. It's not Abbottabad, it's Abbottabad.
in the city of Abbottabad,
It's Abbottabad.
Pakistan. The speaker, a man named Afzal Kohistani,
I used to call it Abbottabad a lot because it was such a weird way, but it's Abbottabad.
made the long trek from his home in Kohistan, high in the mountains, to spread the word of a horrific incident that had occurred in the previous
The only reason I know it's Abbottabad is because just saying words. Okay. The only reason I know it's Abbottabad is because that's where Osama bin Laden's last area was. That's where he hid out in his little complex with 2 fucking walls.
days. And he didn't just have a story to tell, but he also had a video to share. With him was that grainy cell phone recording taken 2 years earlier, showing the group of 4 women and 2 men dancing after a local wedding ceremony. And while the footage itself was far from alarming, it was the context that Afzal gave it that would eventually capture the world's attention. As according to the man, each of the women shown within this video had suffered a terrible fate, and it was all due to the existence of the footage itself. For years, the video had been lost on one of the men's phones, buried in a sea of other media, and destined to be seen only by his eyes. But fate had different plans, as for unknown reasons, in May of 2012, that footage leaked online.
I know if I get the Gleam Emerald. I know Gleam Ruby is rare, but I wanted the green saddle for the color. Fair enough.
Noticed by most of the world, as in all honesty, the video itself just isn't that interesting. But in Kohistan, where it was filmed, it went completely viral. It was shared from villager to villager until practically the entire region had seen it, with it becoming a point of discussion for most. As for locals of that area, this video was far from normal. In fact, for many, it actually
update your checklist, I guess. Is that what you sent me? What do you mean checklist? Just sent me a picture, but I mean, I guess it counts. Like silver?
depicted evidence of a crime. Kohistan is a region bound by its traditions. For centuries, they've tried to preserve their culture and way of life. So much so that any breaches of said traditions are taken so seriously that they're viewed as legal matters. And in this footage, the women could be seen breaking several of them. For starters, women in Kohistan are not allowed to congregate with men from outside of their families. Doing so is
Okay, yeah, I forgot this is the Middle East areas, and their tradition is women don't do shit, basically.
blatantly illegal, and in this video, the women and men have no relation. On top of that, they're also from different villages, which is another infraction. But perhaps the biggest crime committed in this clip was that the women were clapping and singing in the presence of these men, despite the area having strict rules against dancing with members of the opposite sex.
Jesus Christ.
As a result, when this footage was passed around, it was actually viewed as evidence of crime.
Oh. You just sent me yours. You sent me your checklist.
Crimes committed against Kohistani tradition, and it was taken very seriously. Now, despite being part of Pakistan and falling under its laws, Kohistan is unique in the sense that geographically it's next to impossible to effectively govern. It's nestled in the intersection of 3 major mountain ranges, making accessing it very difficult, and enforcing the country's laws next to impossible, as the area practically lives in its own isolation. Instead, the region is composed of largely self-governing villages who have their own sets of rules that they play by, and when a crime is alleged, they'll hold something called a jirga, which is essentially a tribal council comprised of village elders who determine if the party or parties are guilty and what their punishment should be. And oftentimes, these punishments will be most harsh when the crimes committed go against their tradition. And this video allegedly did just that. And so, soon after its release, a jirga was held, and discussions about what should be done to these women began.
What the fuck?
The story that Afzal was sharing so far was one that wouldn't have been shocking to many, as this had just become protocol for villages like Kohistan. But what was shocking was the punishment that these women allegedly received.
What, the death penalty?
I'm a Cochise County farmer.
Okay, this is why I don't bother with the fucking, like, ads on my channel, because it's just a bunch of, like, it's midterm season right now, so it's trying to give me ads for fucking Katie Hobbs and shit. I was like, I'm not voting, so I don't... Fuck off.
According to Afzal, once the footage was made public, all 4 of the women shown within the video, along with one other girl who wasn't pictured but had allegedly helped coordinate this gathering, had been rounded up and thrown inside a small room about the size of a closet that served as a makeshift prison. And inside, each day was misery.
Please
Every
don't
morning,
say they
the
got...
door would be opened and each woman would be doused with boiling water, causing their skin to bubble
What the fuck? What?
and blister. At night, the door would open again, and this time, the women would be covered in burning hot embers and coal from the day's fire.
Yo.
They were tortured in unimaginable ways, until finally, on May 30th, 2012, when at 2 in the morning, the jirga gave the final verdict that all of the women should be executed.
Yo.
The door opened one final time that morning at 2 a.m., and one by one, the women were woken up, restrained, and their throats were cut. This was an appalling claim by Afzal. If true, what they did to these women was not only outrageously extreme considering the crime, but also very illegal, as jirgas didn't have the right to sentence someone to death. And because of this, those watching the press conference were left horrified.
नहीं हुए हैं और ये लड़कों को हम इस इल्जाम में कत्ल करना नहीं छोड़ेंगे। इसी के लिए इन्होंने 4 गवाहों
Honor killings aren't necessarily a new thing in Pakistan, especially in remote villages.
Okay,
but this level of
so
sadism was unimaginable, and all for a blatantly harmless gathering. And yet Afzal claimed that not only had no one in Kohistan opposed the Jirga's shocking decision, but even the family members of these women supported it. And they supported it so much so that they were the ones who carried out the torture and the eventual killing.
Ugh. No, Scott, I'm not even surprised.
Their fathers, uncles, brothers all partook in scalding them with water, burning them with embers, and cutting their throats. And no one tried to stop it. Except for Afzal. He had caught wind of the girls' torture while it was happening, and actively tried to intervene by alerting Kohistani journalists. Though when this failed and they went through with the executions, he left the region to alert the government of Pakistan and the rest of the world to the atrocity that had happened in Kohistan. But for Afzal, this wasn't just about avenging the deaths of these girls, as he had another very important reason for speaking out. As shown in this footage, were Afzal's 2 brothers, whose involvement, he claimed, had also led to them receiving death sentences, with both brothers going into hiding in order to avoid being killed. This press conference was essentially Afzal's way of trying to save his brothers, as he knew that they could be found and killed at any moment, spurring Afzal to act, even at the risk of his own safety. As locals had caught wind of his previous attempts to speak with journalists, and in response, that same Jirga that had sentenced these women to death had sent an angry mob of 40 to 50 men to Afzal's home in order to silence him, likely not wanting news of their illegal sentencing to leave the region. And after giving this speech, Afzal knew that that group was only going to become more angry. Based on Afzal's testimony, the existence of this video had caused the torture and deaths of 5 women, dead at the hands of a radical Jirga and the victim's own family, who were now coming after Afzal and his 2 brothers. As if this footage had just been kept on that man's phone, no one would have even known that this meeting had ever took place, and therefore none of this would be happening. It's an almost fantastical story, which begs the question, was any of it actually true?
Women in Pakistan's Afghanistan who were allegedly singing and dancing with men at a wedding party were killed after a tribal Jirga committee of elders ordered their execution.
Afzal's story immediately made the front page news in Pakistan, but it wasn't without its controversy. At the end of the day, a story is all it was. He had no semblance of proof to back up his claims. In fact, Afzal himself never actually witnessed the crimes that he spoke of. He had simply been told about them by others who had, leaving the public perception to his story mixed. Within hours of his press conference, Maulana Javeed, the leader of the Jirga that Afzal was trying to expose, came forward to publicly disavow the allegations, saying that Afzal had made up this entire story in an attempt to get political asylum to the United States for both him and his brothers, and that the women in this video were completely fine, living their lives as normal in Kohistan. Both sides made their claims, but both sides offered no evidence, turning the story into a confusing case of he said, they said. Luckily though, the government of Pakistan had the perfect idea to get to the bottom of it, and so they reached out to Maulana Javeed and told him that if the girls were alive like he claimed, then he must bring them to the courtroom in Abbottabad as proof. It was a great idea, in theory, but ultimately the Jirga hit back on this, claiming that it would be dishonorable for these women to appear in court, as women in Kohistan aren't even meant to leave their homes under most circumstances, let alone travel that far and be shown in a public forum.
वो तो हमारे क्योंकि रिवायात ये तारीख में कभी इस तरह के कोई वाक़या नहीं हुआ है कि कोहिस्तानी रिवायात में लड़कियों को अदालत में कचहरियों में पेश करना, ये तो वो मजबूरी है। ये बताइए वो ख़वातीन जिंदा हैं या मर गई? वो तो हमारे इल्म में जिंदा है।
Kohistan is one of the most socially conservative areas on the planet. It is a deeply patriarchal society, with women having severe restrictions on all aspects of their lives, especially when it comes to social engagement, making this the perfect out for the Jirga. And so the government came up with a different solution. If the women couldn't travel to the courtroom, then they would travel to them. And so they quickly got together a group of investigators and sent them up into the mountains to meet the girls there themselves, and hopefully confirm that they were in fact still alive.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens.
Oh my god.
On June 6, 2012, a helicopter carrying this newly formed investigative team landed in the village of Gadar, where the women resided. Though they quickly realized that something was wrong, the village was practically deserted, and when they asked one of the few remaining locals where everyone was, they were told that most villagers had left the area due to the seasonal weather, including the women they were looking for, who lived spread out and even higher into the mountains. And to find just 2 of them would require a grueling 4-hour hike.
Oh my god.
It was certainly suspicious to some degree, but nevertheless, the team proceeded on that long walk until they happened upon the first woman, Amina. The woman before them appeared to have the same facial features, and was even wearing the same exact outfit that Amina wore in the video. On top of this, the other locals they spoke with would go on to confirm that she was the Amina they were looking for. Though proving this for certain was impossible, as the only information the investigators had to go off of was her name and screenshots from this recording, and so all they could do was document their findings and go on to meet the next girl, Shaheen. Shaheen's story is different from the others, as she was never actually shown in the footage. Rather, she was Amina's sister, whom Afzal claimed helped facilitate the illegal gathering that fateful night, and was therefore killed alongside the others for her involvement. With the most disturbing part being the fact that she was just 12 years old. But that was Afzal's story, and here, standing before the investigators, was a girl who appeared to be the same age, claiming to be Shaheen, as did her parents and all the other villagers they spoke with. Though given that her face never even appeared in the video, it was also impossible to verify this. After meeting Shaheen, the group was informed that the remaining women lived even further away, and reaching them before sundown wouldn't be possible, forcing the team to return to Abbottabad, having only met 2 of the girls. But so far, their findings were extremely promising. Less than 2 weeks later, on June 16th, the team would once again visit Kohistan, this time armed with cameras to document their findings. There, they would meet 2 more of the women, Serene Jan and Begum Jan. Much like the first 2 women, Serene Jan seemed to be a match, with her family and neighbors attesting to her identity, though it was noted that she was incredibly nervous and refused to speak unless her parents allowed her to, which was true also for Begum Jan, whose meeting was actually captured on camera. It was evident how nervous she was. She could hardly even force a smile, and didn't speak a single word. But despite this, everyone reassured the investigators that this was Begum Jan, and given how isolated the lives of Kohistani women are, perhaps her nerves were understandable. This left only the 5th alleged victim, Baziga, though she was nowhere to be seen that day, as she had supposedly fallen ill and was unable to come down from her home, which was even more remote than the team had gone thus far. But for the investigators, they had already all but confirmed that 4 of the women who Afzal claimed to have been murdered were still very much alive, with there being no evidence whatsoever that any executions had taken place, leaving the team with no real reason to believe any of his story. And so, days after their second trip to Kohistan, the news would break.
Human rights activist Farzana Bari, who was accompanying the team sent to bring the Kohistani girls to the Supreme Court, says there is evidence that all the girls are alive.
The Kohistan video case was closed. It was a swift end to such an alarming story, as after just a few weeks, in the eyes of the public and the government, the stories told about this video were deemed to be lies, and Afzal was the liar. But not everyone was so quick to agree with this conclusion. There were obvious flaws in this fact-finding mission, the most glaring of which being that all the investigators had to go off of were blurry screenshots and some names. In fact, Dr. Farzana Bari, one of the investigators sent to Kohistan who actually met with these women, would later go on to publicly state that she was unsatisfied with their findings. As though the women they met looked similar to those in the video, they weren't able to conclusively prove that they were who they claimed to be, just given the resources available to them.
Lucky you.
But if these weren't the women in question, then who were they? Why were they pretending to be them? And why was the entire village lying about it? Well, this spread the conspiracy theory that the women the investigators met with were merely actors, coerced into pretending to be these women as part of a cover-up to disprove Afzal's story. A cover-up that had to be so massive that the entire village was in on it.
That's honestly likely.
It seems unlikely, but there was a vocal
I don't know about
minority
you,
in
but it's
Pakistan
likely
that
to me.
truly believed this, including Afzal himself, as in his mind he was certain that those women had been killed, and that he and his brothers were next. And so, with a small group of supporters by his side, Afzal vowed to continue his push for justice, and at the start of 2013 he would go to the courtroom in Abbottabad and file a motion to have the Kohistan video case reopened, a decision that had sudden and direct consequences.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customize.
Oh my god.
Days after Afzal's court filing, he received a devastating phone call that his brothers had been gunned down and murdered in cold blood.
Alright.
But not the ones you might expect. Afzal was one of 6 siblings, and at this point, 2 of his brothers were still in hiding, living their lives in a secret location. But the other 3, Sherwali, Shah Faisal, and Rafuddin, were living their lives as usual, believing that they were safe as they had no involvement in this fight whatsoever, though they were sadly mistaken. And on January 4th, 2013, while walking to their local mosque in Kohistan, all 3 were ambushed by a group of gunmen and met with a barrage of gunfire. Seconds later, all 3 were dead. The murders were shocking, and made even more so when the culprits were revealed as members of the slain woman's family, as well as the jirga that had called for their execution. And their motive was simple. This was revenge against Afzal for sharing his story, and for filing that application just days prior. And as if the group's message wasn't clear enough, they would then surround Afzal's home and fire over 1,000 bullets into the structure.
Oh my god!
Luckily, Afzal had already moved to a secret location out of fear of this very moment, but the incident left him forever shaken and forever devastated. As in trying to save 2 of his brothers, his fight had now cost him 3. But there was at least one minuscule silver lining, with that being that the jirga and the woman's family had now proven themselves to be murderous. But this didn't necessarily prove that they were actually the ones who killed these women. That was still just a theory, and a far-out theory at that. I mean, in the eyes of the Pakistan government, these women couldn't have been killed, as their investigators had literally met face-to-face with 4 of them. This was the main challenge that Reuters journalist Catherine Harold ran into after picking up the case. She had been reporting on Pakistani honor killings around the time of Afzal's press conference, and found his story to be believable based on her research into treatment of women in that region. But for his story to be true, then she knew that meant that the women presented to the investigators
I got these from Jamie. I'm probably not going to be able to get you
who they claimed to be. And so she took an image of Begum John, the woman who looked particularly nervous during the investigation, and Begum's official government ID photo, and sent them both off to Digital Barriers, a company specializing in facial recognition technology, and asked them to compare the images and determine if these 2 women were actually the same person. The
name ample. I'm just gonna. I already have.
comparison came back at just 17%, or in other words, they weren't a match. This means that by all likelihood, this woman, the woman shown to the government as proof that Begum John was alive, and who the entire village identified as Begum John.
How the fuck did y'all ever believe this? These are 2 completely separate people. This guy... Well, actually, hold on.
Means that...
Well, for one part, this nose is huge. This one's a little bit smaller.
That by all likelihood, this woman, the woman shown to the government as proof that Begum John was alive, and who the entire village identified as Begum John, was in fact an imposter. It's a revelation that shifted the entire case. Suddenly, this once far-off conspiracy theory was proven to be at least partially true, and if someone had been impersonating Begum John, then it was more than possible that the same had been done with all the other women. And just like that, the Kohistan video conspiracy was in full effect. The government of Pakistan, however, wasn't convinced by the findings. In their minds, they had already investigated these claims, and they had little interest in reopening the case. But Afzal persisted, and he continued doing anything he could to get this case a wider audience, and force the government to reinvestigate. He did interviews on TV, filed motions in court, and even ran for office in Kohistan. But no matter how hard he tried, hardly any progress was made, until eventually years began to pass. The agony of waiting was hell for Afzal. Despite some of the women's family members being thrown in prison for the murder of his brothers, many were still walking free, and as were all the members of that original jirga, meaning that every day represented new risks to Afzal's life, new risks to his brothers' lives, and new risks to the lives of the women in Kohistan. Since the alleged executions of those 5 women, Afzal and his supporters had discovered evidence of over 50 other honor killings that had taken place in that small village over the course of just 2 years. A shockingly high number of people considering how few people actually lived in that village, with these honor killings being described as common as the common cold. Every household was being affected by them, but no one dared speak about it. They were all too afraid. The Jirga held all the power, and speaking out against them would be breaching the tradition that they hold so dearly. And as a result, despite all the other killings, Afzal was still really the only one from the region that had been talking with the press, and this was finally about to pay off. In 2016, Afzal was featured on a Vice documentary that highlighted his story as well as the treatment of women in Kohistan at the hands of this bloodthirsty Jirga.
मैंने वो अपने भाइयों की इंतकाम लेने के लिए आज तक मैंने हर किस्म की कोशिश करने की पोजीशन में नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मैं कहता हूँ कि उन लोगों को कुछ न कुछ सज़ा मिल जाए, अंदर नस्लों को इस तरह की कोई तकलीफ न पहुँचे।
It was an extremely compelling video, showing us just how much Afzal's life had been derailed by the whole situation, as he was forced to live alone in hiding, separate from his family, including his children, wife, and 2 surviving brothers, who themselves were also living in hiding, in conditions that they described as being miserable. The story was about as harrowing as it gets, and as soon as the video released, hundreds of thousands of people would watch it, thrusting the Kohistan video case into a worldwide spotlight. And with so many eyes now on the case, and with so many people now calling for the Pakistan government to reinvestigate, they would finally relent. That same year, in November of 2016, the government called on that Jirga once more to bring these women to Abbottabad and show them in their courtroom so they could personally verify that they were still alive. And this time, they outright demanded it. Failure to comply would essentially be seen as an admission to these murders. There was no getting around it this time, and so that month, a group of 5 women and their families were all brought down from Kohistan, and one by one led into the courtroom, with the hope of bringing this case to an end, once and for all.
To Leo, skipping the buy one, get one means losing 50% of his savings potential.
To protect the women's honor, no photos or videos were allowed in the courtroom, meaning all we know about what happened inside comes from officials' descriptions afterwards. The first thing noted was the conduct of these women. The girls produced were observed to be extremely nervous and frightened. They were hardly able to respond to queries. They had incompatible reflexes and face expressions. In response to most of the queries, it was commonly observed that they were supplied with words from elders, especially about their ages and husbands. The girls were terrified, too terrified to speak for themselves, and instead all their answers were fed to them by accompanying elders. But the strangeness of their mannerisms pales in comparison to the strangeness of their appearances, with the most bizarre being Amina. By appearance, she was about 15 years old. Reportedly, the video was shot back in the year 2010, and it surfaced on the internet in 2012. If we subtract 6 years from Amina's age, her age at the time of the video shooting would be between 8 years or 9 years, whereas the women visible in the video looked to be aged between 20 years or 22 years, back in the year 2010. The girl that they brought to court claiming to be Amina was just a child, and based on her appearance, she would have been as young as 8 years old in the video, which clearly isn't the case. I mean, these are fully grown women, and the same was true for Serene John. By appearance, she was not more than 16 years.
That's the same odds as a Sapphire Gumpod, actually.
Or 17 years of age, meaning she would have been aged 9 years or 10 years in 2010.
Oh, that was one.
Along with this, neither she nor her father was able to tell her birthday or her age. These girls were clearly not the women from the video. They were just acting. And while these seemed to be feeble attempts, there were other aspects that made it obvious just how desperate this Jirga was to try and pass these girls off as real, with the most upsetting coming from the girl who claimed to be Amina. Now, Amina actually had her fingerprints on file with the Pakistani government already, and so naturally they went to collect this girl's fingerprints in order to compare them. But when they attempted to do so, they came back blank, which is when the officials noticed that the tips of her fingers had been burnt off. And it wasn't just her thumbs. Every single finger had the tips of them scorched off. On the spot, all 5 girls brought into that courtroom were determined to be imposters, victims themselves who were forced into pretending that they were the women seen in this footage. And considering the Jirga's desperation and the lengths they went through to now twice try and pass off different women as those from the video, it was clear that something awful had happened to the actual women. Something that they didn't want to ever get out. And with that, almost universally, the world fell into agreement that Afzal had been telling the truth all along. But any celebration from Afzal would have been short-lived.
Oh.
Months later, a fire erupted in a small home in Gadar, the village where all of the women once resided. And inside that home, 2 women and 3 children were trapped and would tragically burn to death. It was an awful tragedy, but according to the local jirga, it wasn't an accident. As in its aftermath, they alleged that Afzal was the one responsible, claiming that he had started the fire in retaliation. This claim was complete hearsay, and there was no evidence whatsoever linking Afzal to the blaze. In fact, he wasn't living anywhere near the area at the time, but nevertheless, Afzal would be arrested for the murders of 5 people.
What?
It's a gut-wrenching—
Best encounter in general or in this event? This event, I literally just an hour ago or so, I found the Sapphire Alpha Sapphire gun pod
development, and follows the trend of horrible misfortunes that Afzal suffered in trying to blow the whistle on this crime. But as his sentence commenced, the Kohistan video case continued making its way through the legal system, until July of 2018, when the news came in. It was officially determined that Serene Jan, Begum Jan, and Baziga had all in fact been tortured and murdered by their families on order from the jirga, with the confirmation coming as a result of confessions made from their own family members.
Actually, wait, no, I think
and the entire time, the village had been working together to conceal the truth, in what was described as a massive, coordinated conspiracy to cover up their crimes. Now, bizarrely, this revelation stated that the other 2 girls were actually still alive, as they weren't mentioned in any of the confessions. However, given what unfolded in court, this is universally doubted to this day, as most are in agreement that every woman shown in this video was in fact murdered 2 years after its recording, just as Afzal had claimed.
I don't even have a Gleam Sapphire.
It's unlike any story I can remember hearing. One video, one wholesome, lighthearted video for that matter, is responsible for 8 murders, as not only were these 5 women killed because of it, but Afzal's 3 brothers were killed as a result of him sharing it with the world, making it perhaps the deadliest video I've ever come across. But as suggested earlier, this footage isn't considered responsible for the deaths of 8 people, it's considered responsible for the deaths of 9.
I don't have Gleam, Gunpowder, or Gem.
The confessions in 2018 didn't lead to any immediate convictions, but it was at least proof in the eyes of the public that these murders took place. And this was followed by Afzal finally being released from prison in early 2019, a full 1.5 years after he was unjustly arrested. But despite being free, Afzal was hardly out of the woods. The case wasn't officially over yet, and he knew that the family and the members of the jirga were still out there. In fact, around the same time, the family members who were initially convicted of killing Afzal's brothers were mysteriously released, for reasons that weren't specified, and they were likely now more angry than ever. And so after being released from prison, Afzal went to a local police station to request police protection, something that the court had already granted him. But in response, the officers said no. And when he tried pressing the matter, Afzal claims that the officers became so enraged that they dragged him inside a small room and beat him.
What the fuck?
Between Afzal being arrested and now this, it almost felt as though the government and the police were now against him, which could be due to the fact that Afzal had been very public with how inadequate and downright abusive the police had been towards him.
At Cox, your internet and—
Oh my god.
And with nowhere left to turn, Afzal would post a video to his social media declaring that his life was in danger.
और मैं 2012 से यही पुलिस की जिद में जलील हो रहा हूँ। एक जवान था, उसने ऐसी हालत मेरी की है कि और बहुत सबसे उठ के मुझे मारा है उसने। जिसके साथ करे मेरे खिलाफ करे या किसी और के खिलाफ करे, मैं इस नाइंसाफी के खिलाफ चाहे मेरे खिलाफ कुछ भी करे।
Days later, on March 6th, 2019, Afzal arrived in Abbottabad to testify in the Kohistan trial, though he never made it into the courtroom. As he sat in the back of an unmarked truck waiting to enter, suddenly, the vehicle was struck by multiple bullets. Paramedics would open the door minutes later, only to find Afzal laying in a pool of blood. He would never make it to the hospital.
In Pakistan, the man who led a campaign to expose one of the country's most notorious so-called honor killings has been shot dead in the city of Abbottabad.
Afzal's death was devastating to so many, not only throughout Pakistan, but throughout the entire world. His relentless pursuit of justice, and his willingness to sacrifice his own life in order to expose these crimes, was something that was championed by so many throughout the world, and he had come so close to seeing justice served, as only a few months later, 3 men were arrested and sentenced to life in prison for the Kohistan murders, each being members of the girls' families. Along with one other, a man named Masoom Khan, a member of the Jirga who was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Afzal. But even with this, people were angry. They were angry with the government for not taking Afzal's word more seriously. They were angry with the police who failed to protect Afzal and seemed to be actively working against him. And they were also angry at a rather unexpected source. The Vice documentary made back in 2016 was undoubtedly part of what put this case back on the map and back in the court system, but right from its release it garnered criticism for something that the showrunners had seemingly overlooked, with one commenter pointing it out. Wait, hold on a minute. Isn't it dangerous to expose his whereabouts like this? In the footage used, the crew seemingly showed the outside of the hideout where Afzal had been living, as well as where his family had been hiding, and in response to Afzal's death, many were quick to blame the documentary. You people had literally shot his location and his family's location. Damn, you killed him. By disclosing his hideout, Afzal Kohistani was killed by his enemies. This is really shameful and against the ethics of journalism. Why would you show Afzal and his family's hiding place? And while it may seem a little extreme to blame a documentary made 3 years before his murder, it's given a bit more weight by the fact that Vice had actually re-uploaded the documentary to their Vice Asia channel at the end of 2018, where it went completely viral, gaining more viewership than even the original upload.
God.
Months later, Afzal would be killed, and to this day, many still believe that Vice played an unintentional role in it. But again, this is just public speculation, and at the end of the day, it was really on the police and the government of Pakistan to protect him, and they failed. It's a heartbreaking end to a heartbreaking story, and follows this trend of misfortune that Afzal dealt with throughout his life. And unfortunately, that trend continued even after his death. Devastatingly, the 3 men arrested for the murders of these women would be unexpectedly released from prison in 2023.
Oh my God.
Only 4 short years after their initial arrest. A far cry from life in prison, like they were originally sentenced to. And the reason for their release was just as upsetting, as the government cited a lack of evidence. These 3 men literally confessed to the killings, and they even discussed how they disposed of the bodies afterwards. And yet there suddenly wasn't enough evidence to keep them in prison, despite them already being convicted. Meaning that after all of the death in this video, the murders of Afzal's brothers, the murders of these 5 women, and the murder of Afzal himself, only 1 man is currently in prison.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
I'm Andy Biggs.
Shut up.
On July 27, 2020,
Guy doesn't have a lot of subscribers at all.
Mario Lara posted to his Facebook.
Each of my accounts are at 20 vouchers. You are not about to get shit. My bad. I believe in you.
The picture was of his brand new party store being built. Almost a week later, his dream was finally complete. His store held a wide variety of food, disposables, and piñatas. Within the first month,
the coronavirus piñata?
And piñatas. Within the first month, it was already a success.
Probably in stream before I do.
This
Yeah,
picture
you're right.
may seem normal at first, but in this selection, there's a piñata that would soon come to haunt his everyday life. Although it didn't seem like it, as his following posts documented his journey rescuing a dog. But on October 15, he posted this to his Facebook. Friends, this is the suspicious piñata. I woke up to it being thrown on the floor. I was told to light candles and pray. Wish me luck. A father is also coming to bless the place.
Set up. What the fuck? Besides a piñata. It's
the post
just a
became
pinata of 2 candles.
a lot bigger than his other ones. But due to how personal his page was, and there being no mention of this pinata anywhere else on his page, the suspicious pinata seemed to be a conversation he had with some friends and family before this post. It seemed like he was being serious about this. The video was short and didn't include much. We see a Moana pinata surrounded by a couple of candles. This pinata was one of the ones hung up
it's
in one
Moana.
of the pictures of the store. The same day, Mario updated everyone. So far, everything is normal. Nothing strange has happened. We'll keep you posted. P.S. The suspicious pinata was left in the bathroom, which I locked with a key. The following day, on October 16th, Mario went live to explain the strange things happening in the store.
Les voy a platicar el seguimiento de las cosas raras que se han estado viendo aquí en la tienda. Bueno, hay una piñata que siempre se está cayendo. Nosotros teníamos las piñatas acá colgadas. Teníamos acá las piñatas colgadas y pues amanecieron así.
He said here that he thought Moana was possessed because a few nights prior, Moana and the piñatas that were hung up around her began falling down, as well as a part of the wall was yanked off, as he described it. What he thought to be strange was that Moana was always found lying down.
Esa piñata que tenemos ahí es la que sospechosa, la verdad es que no sabemos si de verdad sea diabólica o qué onda, pero esa piñata siempre amanece tirada, es lo que es raro. Ya la hemos tenido en observación y la hemos tenido al fondo en la bodega, esa guardada, pues no, ya no está en venta, o si la quieren comprar, pues se las doy bien barata.
Give it to you for cheap.
Se las doy bien barata. Quien me dé 30 pesos por esa piñata, pues véngase por ella.
Mario demonstrated how he would leave the piñata upright, leaned against the wall. He left it alone for a minute, but went back to check on it. However, it seemed fine. But just a moment later.
No será hecho. No, de hecho las patas no están bien hechas. Las patas están muy aguadas. Mira, vamos a ver las. Hijo de su puta madre. Vamos a ver las. Hijo de su puta madre.
He noticeably got goosebumps from this. But even though this is all spooky to speculate, he provided a possible reason for it always being found lying down. He explained that the legs were not made well, and therefore not stable. A fairly reasonable theory. It wouldn't explain the piñata falling down every night, but some reason had to come from this. Moving on to October 18, just 2 days after the livestream. He made a post due to a discovery. Strange things keep happening. These days, nothing
Gravity
is
a reason? I don't think...
But everything is full
Is
of
gravity the
long
one
black
knocking
hair.
down the piñata every day?
Does anyone know if this has any connection with the strange events?
Andy Bigg's plan to raise prices.
Oh my god! Ooh, I know. Wait, we haven't watched Driver Road Rage in a while. Let's watch some Driving Road Rage.
Alright. Does he want to get yourself something?
No, I don't.
To be fair, you are in, like... actually, I don't know whose fault that is. I think it's his, because he just drove past, but you're also... This guy's speeding, I'm pretty sure, so it's his fault. But you're also taking forever to get into your lane.
Oh my god!
Yo, what the?
What?
He hit his mirror.
What the happened there, bro? I got a dash cam. I got a dash cam. I did not. I got a dash cam. Don't tell me.
Mike!
Yeah, man, don't mess with Texas. He says in Pennsylvania.
I'll check my dash cam right now.
Are you kidding me?
I got no damage. Yeah, I see. You did? So don't pretend. I know. I want to pretend. No, listen to me. I want to stop for you.
Sticking my hand out the window is not yelling. You.
He's yelling. Hey, that's because you didn't slow down. It's a speed bump. Don't get me upset because I'll come and goon on you.
I'll come and goon on you? Is that what he said? What?
Speed bump. Don't get me upset because I'll come and goon on you.
He did! He said a goon on me!
You understand?
Without a doubt, he said I'll goon on you.
No, you're a lying piece of shit! Yeah, you did. You're a lying piece of shit!
I practice Taekwondo. Fair enough.
Oh god, get out of my face. Crazy.
Video protected. I have a dash cam, and if you want to be a psychopath, I'll let your plate number 2. I didn't touch you, you crazy. Go ahead.
New Gen Road Rage be like, yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, Truthful.
Go ahead, I've got you recorded. Good for you. I'll run you over. Get the f out of the way.
Holy overreaction from that old dude. Old people are so annoying. I actually had this yesterday. A lady came into the store and was upset that she didn't have her order in our system. And she was like, why don't you guys have our order? I placed it through your system. And I told her, I was like, it's not in our system. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't place it through us. And she's like, well, this is the second time you guys have made a mistake. So I'm going to tell everyone I know that to not order here. And I'm going to leave a review. And she was leaving. I was like, is this the second time we made a mistake or that you made a mistake? And she got really upset at that. But fun fact, apparently I asked her this as well. I asked her if she placed it through DoorDash for pickup. And she said, I didn't order it through, I didn't order no damn delivery. And I told her, I was like, I didn't ask you if you ordered delivery. I asked if you placed it through DoorDash. Crazy thing is that she might have placed it through DoorDash because there's an order under that name for delivery. So that entire time she was arguing with us, her order was probably at home on her doorstep. I hate old people sometimes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I don't know what the f he's doing. What are you doing?
You can do that ever again, you dumb f. You're a piece of shit.
Dude, what the hell?
What happened?
He just threw trash in my f***ing truck.
What'd you? What happened?
He just cut me off.
This guy is just more shocked and upset.
You have reached 911 if you need help.
You have reached Washington County.
You're driving a semi-truck. There was no way in hell you were going to catch up to that guy. Fucking piece of shop is this? The law. Yeah, I forgot there's wrong ways in parking lots because some of them are like guided, so if they're curved, you can enter them easier. Yeah, I'm not even surprised that's Texas. She did all that and just left.
What the? Oh my gosh.
You dumb.
Kind of Gleam Pyramid, good shit.
You want to drive a little faster? Yeah, you know how to work a roundabout? You have to yield, you jackass. Yeah, that company's gonna like the fact that you just did that. I got you on dash cam, idiot. You want to follow me? Oh, don't worry. It's gonna be ratings and everything, homeboy. Oh, yeah. You're such a jackass. Blah blah blah. Look at you getting upset in the parking lot. Getting upset's a roundabout. Figure out how to drive. You want to pull over?
Look at all these fucking people just waiting.
We got a driver? Oh yeah? Teach me a lesson, bro. You are such a. You are a punk.
Dignity when it comes to if I'm not gonna make it right, I'm not gonna make it all. But
People can just not accept when they're wrong.
Yeah, and
He has a flasher.
Does he have? Yeah, you can't even see this. This is so illegal. You can't see anything.
The flasher.
You're like, I'm not gonna. No, you said this tots suck. Yeah. Get the fries. Get the ranch.
That was good defense.
Anything you want. Tater tots, not so.
Alright, I don't know.
The flashers were on the f***ing job. Do you have to be? Jesus f***ing Christ! The blinkers were on, not your turn signal. I didn't know you were turning here. The turn signal wasn't on. The hazards were on. Just go. Just that's what I'm doing. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I don't know how I.
That's so stupid. I don't care what y'all say, System of a Down is not that good.
I work 3 part-time jobs to make ends meet.
Guys going like 100 miles an hour. They literally are going 100 miles an hour.
Camera. You're on the camera. Let's go over. Let's go over.
What are we driving? This is a Kia? I recognize that emergency brake sound.
Hi, I'm on 495 and a car just ran me off the road. Ford just ran me off the road.
Which direction are you traveling?
I think I'm headed southwest again. Yeah, we're at exit 49 at this point. I think he's about to take it.
Can you put some good distance between you guys?
Yep. Yeah, I'm two cars back at this point. He just pulled over to the shoulder. He just pulled over to the shoulder, and he's getting out and he's charging my car. His shirt off.
What exit are you at?
49.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep driving now. Yeah, he's in the road. He's in the road with his shirt off. Yeah. It's a white male, buzz cut, tattoo on his left forearm. Yeah.
Is it your vehicle?
No, I pulled away. Now he's behind me.
Is he behind you now?
Yes. Yeah, I'm on the shoulder.
What do you do, okay?
Okay.
That's not me. Yeah, we know, truthful.
Try to get onto traffic, okay?
Okay, I will. Okay. Oh. No, he just drove away. I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, guys, that's some disorderly conduct. All right, just completely cut that shit off. Oh, and brake check, brake check, brake check. Brake check and leave. What the fuck is the idea there? I got no audio here.
What are you doing? What are you racing for, bro? What are you doing? My God.
The accent.
What are you speeding for? You gotta slow down. You gotta slow down, man. Just relax.
Slap my fat ass.
Can you go? No. No, I'm saying you can go in front of me. I'm saying you can. I say you can go in front of me.
Now you could have slowed down, just like I told you. I slapped the shit out your ass.
Who's that? Lost the baby?
What? Did you say lost the baby? What? Bro, is he listening to like no copyright music? No, this is Alan Walker.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
He's listening to Alan Walker. He's got like 2016 Roblox music. We live, we love, we lie.
What's up? What's your problem? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Slow down. I'm driving straight and you cut me off. Like 80 miles an hour down the street. I was doing 45.
Road Rage Tycoon.
And you pull out and cut me off? 45? Yes.
You're
and
a clown, dude.
And you have dash cam too, bro.
You're a freaking idiot.
I'm posting this on YouTube later. Go look it up.
You're an idiot.
Look it up, bro. And you followed me?
Followed me for a 20-second interaction. Dude. My fucking left behind. The fuck was that?
Even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because if you were in a...
Yeah, that was just an AI video. Fuck you mean, beep, bitch? Oh my god, you old bitch.
Did you not see you went through a red light?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you went through a red light there.
My light was green.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
The North York, Ontario, Canada. Dude, Canada is so weird because it has all these subdivisions and then there's cities in those subdivisions. Actually, it's not that weird. It's a country and then there's states and then there's cities. Okay, what am I talking about? Wait, is this a city? Because to be fair, as far as I know, Canada's the one place where people will like put the country, the state, and the city in the same area. Most people would just be like, "Oh, I'm in Arizona. I'm in California. I'm in Wisconsin." Canada's the only one where it's like, "Yeah, I'm in Ontario, Canada." Yeah, I can't hear a single thing. Dude, I found 4 fucking gleaming ample. Actually, technically 3, but still. It was getting obnoxious to find. Same. I got a fucking gleam sapphire and that was it. I got all my luck for the day. Why are you hunting here? It's next to the raid area.
He does have a stunt double for some season. I'm a warrior. Let's go. I would never have a stunt double. I would have a stunt triple. I'm serious. I would only use a stunt double for a crime scene. Because the last time I cried was 2017 report.
Holy asshole.
Stupid ass. Stupid ass. That's him. That's him. That's him. That ain't me. He stopped in front of me. What's wrong with you?
Oh my
That's
god.
him. He stopped in front of me. That he didn't want to go nowhere. He slid in front of me. That's him. No, I'm not gonna sit at no red light. Fuck that.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Dude, you're the one fucking idiot.
Part of me wants to grab that and throw it back in there. Yeah, you can if you want. I would hurry though. What do you say?
Apple. I go, did you drop this? He goes, oh yeah. I handed it to him. Drop. Oh, he threw it again!
I knew he was gonna do that.
Oh my gosh!
Flip him off.
What a jerk.
Right? There he goes. Those guys are assholes.
Got like a fucking like fire extinguisher on his shit, dude. Me when I installed a fire extinguisher onto my onto my exhaust pipe. Stop sign. Ow. Uh-oh. It's his cell phone.
I know.
And the drinks are ridiculous too.
Yeah, even if you get water, it's still 30.
Talk about eating at IHOP. IHOP is not that expensive. Best thing you got this event. Gleam Sapphire.
$38, $40.
Right.
What the fuck is happening here?
They're fighting.
They are fighting.
Just trying to get out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't want to hear this no more.
911, 911, where's your emergency?
Race in Caraway, Arkansas. Adam, Young, Ida, 9-7 boy. It's a white Dodge Charger. There's a domestic at this intersection, and they are having it out. I think the Jonesboro PD unit actually just rolled up on it.
Okay.
Mutual combat. Such a weird word. You threw a spark plug? Why do you have a spark plug? Well, you just carry those around? Fucking pocket spark plug. Rolling video cameras. Yeah, basically. And break. Nope. Thanks. Ooh, holy shit, what a cutoff. The Jeep would need an alignment?
You're crazy. You are
crazy bastard. You two keep sending me back in time? Well then don't let it, I don't know.
No! I didn't see that! Take a stick out of your ass and get in the fucking truck!
New York, New York. Wow, alright, what a fucking asshole. What is this guy doing? What a fucking dumbass. Marshall Fartist?
I'm afraid he's gonna get over. Daddy, please.
How the fuck did she know that? Holy shit, she's got incredible insight.
Ooh. Oh no. I saw undercover.
No, that was undercover report right there.
Whoa.
One of you mother hit my car, I swear. Be a second time.
Does that really count as road rage?
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. No. Get away from us.
Look at the fucking helicopter up there. Crashing into 6 cars, arrested. Jeez. Oh, no, I just realized this is copyrighted music. I might be fucked. And I need you. That's fucked. You're on a residential street having road rage? What the fuck did y'all have done? You literally go. You don't even go that fast on a residential. You max, you go like 25 maybe.
I'm just trying to get home. What the f are you doing?
What?
Walk the door. Walk. I can't go around, buddy. I can't go around you.
I'll break your lights out. You know, I'll break them out. Cut your mirror off.
Hey, buddy, guess what? You're on camera.
I don't care. Go around me.
Dude.
Tailgate me.
I'm not. Dude.
Old people always think they're in the right.
That's on me. Can I get by?
Back in the day, they were right. Well, back in the
Hey,
day,
man,
their cars went at
let's
like
go.
a max of 25 miles an hour.
No, there's not, man. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
You tried to make me hit you out there.
I did not.
Really?
No.
20 foot from where you turned, you slammed on your brakes and put your goddamn signal light on. If you want me to hit you, I'll run over this goddamn little car. And I hope you're recording what I'm saying.
We're good, man. I'm sorry.
You want to play games? Play games
We're
with somebody else. Because the man driving that truck's going to stomp your little ass.
We're good.
Small penis man strikes again. I'm more distracted by the fucking pattern in your clouds here. I'm thinking you're in the Truman Show. I'm genuinely like unable to pay attention with your fucking like hypnotic ass like windshield light. Not even your clouds. What is happening here?
Yes, I sincerely apologize. I was trying to turn around. My driver's license? For what? Talk to my mom?
I'm gonna talk to you. Do you have yours? Do I need to speak louder? Do I need to speak louder? I'm gonna talk to your mother.
Do you know who my mother is?
I don't care who your mother is. I'm gonna find out who your mother is.
No, do you know who my mother is?
I'm going to find out who your mother is because you're gonna give me your driver's license, and then you're gonna give me your mom's phone number.
Well, do you know who my mother is? Because I didn't intentionally mean to almost...
I think that you intentionally sped around this cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I was trying to make a U-turn here.
I don't care
Okay.
what you were trying to do.
Alright.
I think that your foot was intentionally on that pedal as hard.
Well, it's on the intentionally on the pedal so I can drive.
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hand me your driver's license, and you're gonna give me your mom's contact information, and then I will let you go. And you can continue off to wherever you were going.
Okay. So,
I'm waiting
waiting?
for your driver's license.
Okay. Well, can I go because I sincerely apologize?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for your driver's license.
Well, hold on, let me...
Can you just test the picture of the license plate? Thank you. We will look it up, and this is not your car. This is the family car. So it's connected to the title, which is a public record.
Yes, this driver's license is a public record, so trying to make a U-turn.
Okay,
I have
but
it on my desk.
that doesn't mean that, no, you were flying down this street. Flying down this street. There are enough security cameras on all these houses.
Enough security camera.
On all these houses.
On all these houses.
All these
Wow.
houses.
So again, I didn't intentionally mean to do that.
Fucking president of the homeowners association here.
Yeah.
All right, you are good to go. We have your driver's license.
Okay.
We have your make and model, or not your driver's license.
Make and
We
model.
have your license plate.
License plate.
So you are good to go. You'll be filing up with your family.
All right. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
This music will get me copyrighted. Hello? There's a gloss rock right there.
Go, come on! It's green! Keep moving! Move on! Keep moving!
Okay, I'll sit here. Go.
Go, stay stand! Go stand! You ran across the fucking green light! You ran across the green light, asshole! Yeah, you too, alright?
Whoa! Okay, y'all are both dumb as fuck. First of all, I'm pretty sure this is actually this guy's fault, because look how fucking close you cut him off. But then now both of you decide to just, you know, fucking scissor your cars.
You know,
Let him go for lack of evidence.
relatively easy compared to what we just did over
Hello,
the last
Mr. President?
week in the Middle East. Middle East was 3,000 years. And I think we'll get it done. I think that Putin...
He's coming back!
I think he wants to get it done. We'll see. There's a great animosity between him and Zelensky.
You almost hit me.
Huh?
You almost hit me. You freaked me out. I saw you come flying up.
I didn't almost hit you.
It was close.
Learn how to
I wasn't complaining. I was just watching you.
What do you mean, learn how to drive? You're not even on a lane. You're in the grass. I swear to God, but some people are fucking hypocrites. Whoa, yeah. Okay. Good day, sir. Oh my fucking God, this is my 5th Gleam Ample. I'm starting to think I don't have a Gamma one available. I don't think I have his mastery done. Alright, I'm back. Having more raids? You still going? Jesus. Yeah, this definitely looks like Phoenix.
Really?
This is the fake ad you see everywhere, right? But this is Ebony, a real game. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't they exactly the same? No.
I don't care.
How? How did you even do that? Come on. You don't know how it's in between the two cars, so you hit me? Really?
I didn't hit you.
Yes, you just rear-ended me.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Traffic is moving.
Hold on. Pull over to the side. Actually, hold on. You didn't even do any damage, just get off the road.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, that was such a light tap that I don't even think any damage could have been done. 40 vouchers got nothing, an arrow allowed to my face. I gotta redeem myself. Whoa! Holy shit! I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Am I supposed to be looking? Okay, I'm looking in the back. Okay. What are you watching? Road Rage! Road Rage! What is happening? Roid Rage at best. Yeah, that definitely sounded like Roids.
There he goes. Dude, psychopath. He's still yelling and screaming. He's gonna kill me.
Double or solid yellow, try to pass everyone. Vehicle 2 cars back, swerve and cut them off. Yeah, rightfully so, because it's a double yellow. What if people not realize it's a double yellow doesn't mean, this just means you can't pass. It's dangerous to pass on a double yellow. It's because you can't, like, see past a certain angle, so if you try to do it, it's just, okay, what is happening here? Dude, oh my god.
The other nurse going around to the other side of the bed. I will be. When they find Laura, Jason said. You love her a lot, huh? Obviously. She's my whole world. Jason managed to say. And then leaned back into the pillow.
It's not worth it.
Apparently it's worth it. I know he's drinking water, but it sounds like he's just like grabbing a bag of chips to watch this shit go down. The phrase Arizona has terrible drivers is still standing up. He dropped his phone. Some people are so stupid because I could never like just stop and get out of my car in the middle of the interstate. That's gonna just kill someone.
What the f are you doing?
Some guy's not gonna recognize that he needs to brake. It's gonna cause like a 7-car pileup.
You're riding my ass for what, bro? You think you're gonna intimidate me, bro? You, mother. Yeah, go f yourself. Hey, guess what, mother? I got you on video. I got you on video, mother.
got something to say? Yeah, I got you on video. What police department you work for? What? What's your badge number?
It's the same ads every time. It's the same fuck. This is why YouTube Premium is so tempting. Driving that fucking dumb looking ass vehicle when you're trying to get like, okay.
The start stock price is in free fall, and I assume Hammer, right on its heels, also collapses. Maybe Pepper is able to save Stark Industries in the long term. The Iron Man movies paint an unstable CEO. He's depressed, sort of.
Christ.
It couldn't get any worse for Tony. Elon Musk is there. This all culminates in the events of the Avengers, where he throws your average Earth when he makes billions for the first time. This has to be pretty crazy. It gave Tony Stark PTSD.
Arizona, yep, I can. This just looks like it. Yeah, I don't even need the title if it's. No one knows how fucking roundabouts work. I genuinely have had this exact same experience with a roundabout in Arizona. These people just do not know how to yield.
Locals who haven't found a bird in it. Seems kind of relevant. 7-8 show he's such a shitty got in the dash cam mother that he drives the entire crew away.
Wow, alright. Whoa, okay. This is so every time it's like Texas always just does not like know how to drive. Everyone's always trying to brake check each other. I could never live in Texas. One, because it fucking is also like I heard it's really infested with bugs and I hate bugs. Dog, do you have like sensitive steering or something? What is wrong with your car? He just like pulls up, brake checks him, and then goes onto the next lane.
I have you on dash cam. I will get back in your car. Get back in your car. Go. Get back in your car. I got a dash cam. I got a dash cam.
That's so funny. This generally makes me so annoying because I forget that some of these people are actually on the road still. Like, people really have places to be or something. Dude, what the fuck? Bro, oh my god. James Dokes. Dokes, oh my god. That shit did not do anything. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your shit's ass. Fucking. Alright, that throw was weaker. That Hydro Flask is weak.
Yo! Beat the sign. Get the. You had a. You had a yield. You go back and look. You.
Want to go?
Fuck you, buddy.
You had to yield, you asshole!
You. I got it all on dash cam, bud. All on dash cam. Go for it.
Like poking his head out, dude. He was like a fucking whack-a-mole. Oh, good lord. What are we doing here? Oh my god. He looks like Papa John. It's Papa John. That's...
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car.
Yeah, I don't care. It's the same ads every fucking time, man. Christ.
What was that?
Good question. Oh my god. Everyone's just cutting you off right now. Still trying to cut him off. Same person? What's going on with the video quality here? People just really want to be angry. Admits he causes it and lead. Funny.
Hey, guess what? What the f are you doing, asshole? You didn't have enough time, plain and simple. Go f yourself.
I hope that guy hydroplanes. One more voucher left until I transfer from my... Oh. I gotta glean something this time, finally. Bronze, yeah, but it's still something.
Whoa! What are you doing?
You can upgrade your Elegon until you're keeping your spare goat. I'm keeping the one that I have here. This guy's my go-to. He's been here since the day one. He's my day one. Okay. Ugh. All right. We got 30 seconds of boost left, and then after that, stream is over. All right. Well, I'd say that was arguably good enough. I'd argue that went very well. Thank y'all for watching. I'll try and stream tomorrow.